Let's jump right into bust some myths.
Okay, good.
That's great though.
Yeah. I mean, some kids are naturally expressive, like we meet a lot of that. But again, bringing back to the idea that it's not just about expressing. It's not like a robotic series of movements of going like, wow. Like, okay, your facial muscles are very active, you know, they know how to control the face. But yeah, it's not just about that. It's also, again, empathy, listening skills, communicating, working together, developing the character. All of that, like, they are explored or they are kind of learned through the process. Like, it's not just about expressing. And actually, it's not even that this is just like a separate thing. The ability to see thought or react can also be used in a rhythmic gymnastic routine. Right? For example, like in their movements, when they travel across the carpet or whatever, sometimes I like to help them because what they think is I need to move this way, turn this amount of times, and then chassé split across diagonally. But then what we see is that you can see it also in their face that they are thinking about the movements. So now the artistry is gone because they are so focused. They are thinking, there is no expression, that music is like really happy and they're like, I must now do a split leap, you know? But then when you give them kind of a reason, or usually we explore together, like, okay, let's say this music is, there is a story to this music, and one girl will say, yeah, it feels like it's at a birthday party. So then just from them sharing that, we can try to use that as like, okay, so it's a birthday party, why are you jumping across the room? Oh, because I'm so happy, I'm jumping across. And now they have that objective. And naturally, because they know in their head, I'm jumping across because I'm so happy. And because they are so happy, they want to jump really high. And that helps them with jump because they're not just thinking, I need to jump really high for the points. Now it's like, I'm jumping because I'm so happy. And then that helps them. You know, of course, it's a trial and error. Not everything caters to every child, which is why, you know, we try to explore and see what works for one kid, what works for another kid. But a lot of times, these things are more intuitive. When you ask a child to jump really high, if you tell them to jump really high to score like, I don't know, like this amount of points, that means nothing to them. But if you tell them jump really high because you're reaching for the skies, because, you know, you just grew wings and you can fly now, then you see them really jump. So the imagination is very powerful, and I think that's what we're trying to like cultivate in the girls also.
Yeah, like when people talk about kids being expressive, I'm always very cautious when I hear the word expressive because I always wonder if it's truthful, like if it's genuine. So sometimes kids, right, they do learned behavior, right? So they feel like at this beat I will smile widely, at this other beat I will frown and do a little eyebrow thing. Like it's very technical. And what ends up happening is you can watch it, like if you watch rhythmic gymnastics competition, you know which performer has planned it down to the beat, not because they feel the joy of the music or because they are performing the character, but because they're just executing the expression just like they are executing a throat. So sometimes it gets uncomfortable. I mean, when you as an audience, you watch them,
You get smiles like,
yeah, it's a bit robotic. It's like, you know that an adult figure tell them, when the music hits this note, smile. Then to me, that's what we don't want. That's what drama classes are for. We want to bring out a genuine joy in the kids if they are expressing joy. We want to bring out character, interpretation of the music, and not like, okay, this beat I need to smile, that bit I need to raise my eyebrow, that bit I need to wink. Like, that's a bit much for the kid. And also, when they get used to that, in real life situation, they will start to ask themselves also, oh, what is the most appropriate face I have to show for this situation? We don't go around life like that, right? Yeah, we want to be genuine and natural and organic.
Yeah.
Okay, myth number 4.